Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. Hello, and happy Friday. I almost said happy Saturday. Happy Friday. Welcome to Connect Friday. I was not able to go live last week. It was so many things going on last weekend, you all. It didn't make any sense. But God is good. And now I'm happy that we can go live on today. And so this is going to be really good. We're talking about three simple ways that you can take your brand to the next level. 3 simple ways that you can take your brand to the next level. So if you're joining me now, I want you to share this, okay? Because this is going to be super good, and it's going to be so simple, so practical, something that everyone can implement, something that everyone can do. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're a public figure, this is something that you need to implement if you are not already doing, okay? And so I want you to share this with somebody. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for joining. Please share this, and we're going to go right into it because this is going to be super quick, but it's going to be really something that is going to be impactful. Okay, so before we get into this topic, I just want to introduce myself. So I am Shekinah Walton. I'm the founder of Shekinah Victoria Enterprises. I'm also a certified social media strategist. And at Shekinah Victoria Enterprises, we help businesses, small businesses, as well as entrepreneurs to build their brand, to grow their presence, to receive the visibility that they need so that they can continue to grow, expand, and impact people. And some of my clients have been featured in the Times. They've also, was it Times or Post Tribune? Yes, the Times have been featured in the Times, as well as Chicago Crusader, along with Northwest Indiana Business Magazine. And so it's been an awesome journey, and I'm so glad that my clients have been able to receive the exposure, the visibility that they need so that people can know about them. And they are all doing so many awesome things. Now, I hope y'all are ready for this topic, okay? So share this. So three simple ways that you can take your brand to the next level. Okay, so the first thing is stop posting the same content over and over. The same flyer, the same graphic, okay? Stop doing that. We're tired of seeing that, okay? So you want to experiment with posting different forms of content. And so let's say you are promoting an event. Let's say you're promoting a conference or something like that you are offering. You want to make sure that you're not using the same graphic over and over to convey the same message. And so how is it that you can get people to come to this conference, come to this event by using creative ways to reach them without having to use the same graphic over and over? And so this is one simple way to elevate your brand is experiment with the ways and how you communicate the same message. You know, tweak certain things. Experiment with content. Maybe you announced, your event, your conference, whatever you're offering through a graphic. Cool. All right. So now some other ways that you can convey the same message or, let people know that this is what you're offering, that this is what you're doing is by doing a video and introducing yourself and sharing that this is an event that you're hosting and why do people need to come to this event? What inspired you to come up with this event? You have to really experiment with different forms of content if you really want to be able to reach people and have for your brand to expand and be able to impact more people. Some other ways, have a panel discussion, have a few people that, are really passionate about what you're also doing, and you all can kind of have some questions and you kind of chat about some things that are important and things that people are interested in, but are still related to the event, the conference that you are having. Okay. There's so many other things you can do. You can do a reel with behind the scenes of preparing for the event, for preparing for the conference. So that is just a practical example. I just gave you like 4 different things that you can do as far as content to convey the same message of, okay, you need to register, you need to come to this event, but also conveying it creatively in a way in which people are not bored because they keep on seeing the same thing. Okay. So that's just an example. There's so many other examples that you can that I could even share. Whether it be, let's say you want people to purchase a service that you have or purchase one-on-one coaching. Maybe one aspect of content you can share is a testimonial from a previous client that you had a session with, a coaching session or a coaching service with. You know, that can be one aspect of, okay, I'm promoting my service. Another aspect could be kind of you showing how you prepare for a coaching session, or what it all entails. And so you have to really think outside of the box if you want to take your brand to the next level. You cannot think the same way, you know, and times are changing as well. You have to be able to evolve and even come up with innovative ways in how to reach your audience, okay? So the message can remain the same, but it needs to be formatted and shaped and packaged differently if you want an engaged audience, if you want people to be impacted by your brand, okay? And I hope this is good. I hope you all are learning something. Please be sure to share this with somebody, okay? So experiment. You have to be okay with experimenting. Excuse me. Let me get some water. Okay, the second simple way to take your brand to its next level is use your stories. I know so many that only post on their timeline, but they don't use their stories at all. You know, people don't see your face. You're using just like a lot of stock footage and stock photos and stock videos, you know, that's cool and all, but be personable in your story. Go in your story sometimes and just, you know, share something that, you know, you're doing that day. Share some behind the scenes of what you're doing. Stories are an awesome way to be personable with your audience. And then also it's kind of like a creative factor because stories only last for 24 hours. And so if you can gauge how well your audience is engaged by how many people are viewing your stories, okay? Most times you'll have more people who view your stories than even like a post on your timeline. That's just how things are. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. And so stories are an awesome way to be personable, and it can offer your followers, those who like your page, behind the scenes of your life, of your business. And so you want to make sure that you're using your stories. Don't neglect the stories, you all, okay? It is cool and it's necessary to post in your timeline, but also your stories are an awesome way to be able to reach people as well. And maybe even better, because now they even offer where you can do advertising in your stories, because people realize how effective stories were. So some people would rather opt for doing a paid ad in their story than doing a paid ad on their timeline, simply because people like to see what others are doing in their stories. People are nosy. Okay, so they want to see what's going on behind the scenes with your business. So post in your stories, you know, don't just post the same things, but be creative and, you know, even ask your audience questions. Ask them what content do you want to see? What do you want to know about us? How can I best serve you? Do different polls and see what the response is from your audience. This is an awesome way to keep your audience engaged. Okay? So that was the second simple way to take your brand to the next level. Let's go to the third and last. Hey there, June. Thank you so much for joining. For those who are joining, please be sure to share this with somebody. Okay, the third simple way that will take your brand to the next level, if you implement this, is posting high quality content only. High quality content. So if it's not high quality, if people cannot visibly see, you know, what's going on in this picture, or maybe you're posting a graphic and it's hard for us to read the words, then please don't post it. Okay. I know we're in a digital age where people are doing things themselves. They're DIYing graphics. They're creating stuff through Canva. But if that is not something that maybe you are the best at, it is better to outsource and get a professional to create your content, to create your graphics, so that you can be seen in a positive and appealing light, okay? Not in a way in which, okay, your content is confusing or people can't even read what you just posted, or it's just not as engaging. And so let's only do high quality content only. If a picture is super blurry, you can't see anything, you can't read what the words are in the post, don't post it, okay? If your camera is blurry and you took a picture, clean off your camera, okay? So, let's work on elevating our content. If you go to any high level brand, even if you go to Nike, okay, you are not going to see content that is low quality, even in the images that they post. It's not going to be pixelated, and so we want to make sure that it is the highest quality, okay? And if you have a logo, you want to implement that as much as you can through your content. This is how you build brand awareness. June, yes, let's clean our cameras. So incorporate your logo in every way that you can, as much as possible, because that's how you build brand awareness. When people constantly seeing that logo over and over in your content, then they'll be able to connect the dots and they'll be like, oh, this is this brand. I know them, And so those were 3 simple ways to help you take your brand to the next level if you implement it, okay? And so I hope that this was really good. If you have not yet subscribed to our email list, be sure to subscribe at ShekinahVictoriaEnterprises.com. The link is in the caption. Click that link and subscribe. Check out our services that we offer. Check out what things that we've been able to help other entrepreneurs and small businesses do, and stay connected with our page. Turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified whenever we post, whenever we share anything. Okay, so that is all for now. This was a really quick live. I hope that this was good. I hope that you are able to even go back if you're just now joining to hear the various tips that I shared. And I will see you all next Friday. Join me next Friday for another Connect Friday at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is Shekinah, the founder of Shekinah Victoria Enterprises, and I will talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.